So how you will keep your fleet updated when you have an entire massive large infrastructure, how you can use and utilize the CloudFormation in order to keep those updated resources matching your requirement and your business value. There is a few services that can help us. Even if you use an infrastructure service, even if you use an infrastructure as a service tool like AWS CloudFormation to create and maintain your resources, it will be very helpful to have other tool that you can use, for example, to address the ongoing needs of the configuration management of your environment. These needs can happen both after the infrastructure are provisioned or after the infrastructure is up and running. AWS Systems Manager is a service that addresses this challenge. AWS System Manager is a management service, is designed to be highly focused on automation. It enables the configuration and management of systems that run on a premises or in AWS. The Systems Manager enables you to identify the instances that you want to manage and then define the management task that you want to perform in those instances. The System Manager is available at no cost, and it can manage both your Amazon EC2 and on-premises resources. Few tasks that you can accomplish using the AWS Systems Manager: collecting a software inventory, applying operating system patches, creating systems image, configuring Microsoft Windows and Linux operating systems. So in the System Manager, you can use it to update, manage, and configure a fleet of EC2 instance, and there is multiple commands that you can do via the AWS System Manager agent in an EC2, or even if you have it installed on a premises server or a virtual machine. The Systems Manager agent, guys, is pre-installed by default in most Microsoft Windows servers, AMI, and Linux AMI in AWS, like Ubuntu and Amazon Linux. You must manually install it, the agent, in another EC2 instance if you are using another or different operating system. The AWS CloudFormation works very well with the defining of your cloud resources and fully integrated with the System Manager for automating within the guest operating system. Another service that you can use, and normally they ask about it in the exam, it is the AWS OpsWorks. It is a service for configuration management. You can use it to automate how EC2 instances are configured, deployed, and managed. There is different versions of OpsWorks, and you need to understand the functionality of each one. For the AWS OpsWorks for Chef Automate, Chef is a deployment software. It's a very famous deployment software in computer science, guys. So you need to integrate, if you have an existing Chef in your infrastructure, you can fully integrate with OpsWorks. So it's fully managed. The Chef Automate server will provide workflow automation for continuous deployment and automated testing for compliance and security. The second version of OpsWorks comes with Puppet, which is another large enterprise deployment server. It is widely used in the industry. So OpsWorks for Puppet Enterprise provides us with managed Puppet Enterprise server and a suite of automation tools that provide workflow automation for orchestration, automated provisioning, and visualization for traceability. You can define configurations for your server in a format that you can maintain a version like application source code. The last one is called AWS OpsWorks Stacks, which is a configuration management service that helps you configure and operate application of all kinds and sizes by using Chef. You can define the application's architecture and the specification of each component, including package installation, software configuration, and resources such as storage. So in this example, we demonstrate how a basic application might be managed using AWS OpsWorks Stack, and the fundamental unit of a creation in OpsWorks Stack application is a stack. After the stack is created, you can add multiple layers to that stack, and you can build it out as a set of interacting layers of related functionality. In this example, we have a group of application servers runs in an application server layer, and the application run behind an Elastic load balancing, which can be defined using a load balancing layer. So these include a front-end and back-end with the support of a relational database system, which is also can be defined in the database RDS layer. You can refer to multiple Chef recipes if you are going to deploy and use OpsWorks in an enterprise and production environment. Last thing is the OpsWorks also work with CloudFormation. So you can use the two technology and they complement each other. You can use a CloudFormation template to create the resources of your infrastructure, including VPCs, for example, and you could then use another AWS CloudFormation template to create the OpsWorks stack that will be deployed in that VPC. So both AWS CloudFormation stacks are created in your account, and you can use the OpsWorks stack to manage the application. In section 5 of the automation of your infrastructure, we are going to look to the Beanstalk, and we have discussed Beanstalk before, so just quickly to review it, you can manage the infrastructure around application deployment, which is a difficult task. It will be a time consuming, and you might have a lack of consistency. Elastic Beanstalk is another AWS compute service option. It is a platform as a service offering the facilities for that quick deployment, scaling, and management of your web application. It supports multiple languages like Java, .NET, PHP, Node.js, Python, Ruby, Go, and Docker. All you need to do is to upload your code to the Elastic Beanstalk, and it will be deployed automatically using one of those web servers: Apache, NGX, Passenger, Puma, and the IS, the infamous Microsoft web server. In this example here, we can choose two types of environment when you work with Elastic Beanstalk. We can have a single instance, which enables you to launch a single EC2 instance, and it does not include load balancing or automatic scaling. The other option is, as you can see in this example here, you can launch multiple EC2 instances, and will come with load balancing and automatic scaling. And you can refer back to the Elastic Beanstalk configuration page in order to monitor the scalability and the availability of your application, and to tweak it as well by deciding the minimum, the maximum, and the desired capacity of your auto scaling group. It's very important to choose the right automation solution that suits your infrastructure needs. So there is multiple AWS services that discussed in this module that can help you to achieve high level of automation and a flexibility in running your infrastructure as a code. So make sure to review the Elastic Beanstalk, which is an easy to use application service for building web applications alone. OpsWorks, which enable you to integrate current deployment and integration service like Chef and Puppet. Both Elastic Beanstalk and OpsWorks provide a higher level of service than authoring and maintaining your AWS CloudFormation template to create a stack. And remember as well, you can use Terraform as a third-party tool, which is fully integrated with AWS services.